Joined on the phone today by legendary actress Dee Wallace. You probably remember her from E.T. and Cujo, and she's had 200 movie credits to her name over the years. Hey, Dee, how's it going today?
Hi, Dustin. I'm just pretty fabulous. Thank you.
Excellent. Well, it's an honor to be speaking with you. Thanks for taking the time out today.
Thank you.
Well, I wanted to first of all ask you a little bit about what you have in the works as of late. I know I read you wrapped up a film called Await in the Dawn, also the new Critters movie. It sounds like you got a lot of stuff going on here.
Critters Attack comes out in October on Sci-Fi Channel. Three from Hell, the new Rob Zombie film, which revisits The Devil's Rejects, I'm in, and it comes out in September. Await the Dawn, we don't have a date for yet, and a nice little family film called Renovation of the Heart, which will be out in January. And then I've, in the process of negotiating a couple of other things right now. So it's a busy time. And my daughter just released her book. We just had the launch party for Eat, Pray, FML on Amazon. And so I'm really busy helping her promote that and have a party for it. So it's a busy time in my house right now.
Yeah, that is incredible. I know I read you're the only living actress with 200 movie credits. It sounds like you might be pushing 300 here before too long.
I'm working on it, baby. I'm working on it. We'll have to get together when I hit it again.
Well, does it seem like that many to you, or is it just kind of work as usual and maybe just one day you realize, oh man, I've done a lot of stuff?
I had no idea. My publicist called me about it and said, "Oh my gosh, Dee, do you realize?" And I went, "When did I do that?" Because the years just go by and you just love to work and people keep bringing you work because you love it. And, so it just happened. I wasn't, focused on getting to 200, but it's quite a big honor to be able to say that. And I wear that title of the Scream Queen proudly because most of them are in the horror genre.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. You've done so many different types of roles over your career, but a lot of them, as you mentioned, horror films, a lot of fan favorites. You sound like you're pretty okay with that Scream Queen moniker then?
I wear that crown proudly. Yes, sir. I am. I love the horror genre. I love to do a lot of emotional work and play really big arcs emotionally, and there's no other genre that gives you the opportunity to do that as much as the horror world. I mean, I love, my family films and beautiful films like E.T. that I've done. But I really like that emotional ride that I get to take in the horror genre.
Well, and Dee, you mentioned working on the new Rob Zombie film, Three from Hell, and I'm really looking forward to that one. I saw the trailer. That really seemed, you want to talk about kind of an emotional roller coaster. That one seems like it's going to be pretty intense.
Yeah, you will not be disappointed if you are a hardcore Rob Zombie fan and like that classic Rob Zombie movie. This one will not disappoint you. I tell you, I drove home every day after working on the set going, oh my God, I didn't really let myself do that, did I? So, when you work with Rob, you just kind of throw it all out there and everybody plays and we get amazing stuff. But sometimes in retrospect, you go, oh, gee, did I go too far? So I haven't seen it yet. So I'll let you know if I think I went too far.
Do you often go back and watch the movies and kind of feel, I guess, weird about some of the stuff that's gone on after they edited it?
I do go back and watch my movies, and, it takes me 3 or 4 times to really be objective and be able to watch them because you remember all the stuff going down on the set the day you shot each scene.
Sure.
The problems you were having, the challenges you had to meet, but usually I have to say I'm pretty happy I really strive to just be truthful in the moment, and usually I'm okay. A lot of times I wish I looked better or different or something, but I'm usually okay with my performance.
Well, again, as we mentioned, you've done more than any other actress. How do you decide what roles to take? Are there certain things that you're looking for before you'll sign on for a project?
Well, sure. I have to like the script, and I have to like the character, and then I check out what the people have done. If I think they're, going to turn out a decent product, and a lot of times I will get approached by people that are just starting out, and I really look at, their previous stuff, and if I think it's good, I'm happy to lend my name and help them get their project going. I think that's one of the ways we can give back as actors that have been in the business for a while.
Sure. Well, at this point, is there anything else in the business or, any types of roles maybe you haven't had a chance to try yet that you'd like to?
I have always wanted to play a nun. not in the horror genre, but really soul-searching about what she's been taught and the meaning and what it really means in today's world, and what the writings in the good book really mean, and what's man-made, what's God-made, all that stuff. It really fascinates me. I have a whole healing practice myself, and I combine it a lot with brain science, and it's just a character I've always wanted to play, so maybe I'll have to have somebody write it for me.
Well, and we mentioned in the beginning here, your daughter, she's really making a name for herself in the business too these days.
She is. I'm very proud of her. She's got 10 or 12 films under her belt. She's directed 2 shorts. Let me tell you, that was a trip to have your own daughter direct you. I was beyond proud at how she ran that set, and the project that she also wrote, it's called After Emma, and it's really brilliant. And now she's getting ready to option her first feature film, and like I said, her book Eat, Pray, FML has just been released, and she's just, she's like me. It's like if we're not creating something, we're not happy. So we just little creative hamsters on the wheel, both of us.
Yeah, it definitely seems like she didn't fall too far from the tree there with all the books and the acting. And I know you've had some books out, and you've got the radio show and teaching. I mean, you guys definitely aren't slowing down.
Yeah, what's the point, What's the point? It's just, it doesn't rock my boat to go, oh, well, I'm old enough, I'll just retire now. I think that's a word that's probably not much in my vocabulary.
Well, and it's great, as you mentioned, just with the name recognition, if you sign on for maybe some of these people who are just getting into the business, I mean, that definitely gives them a jump start with their project. So it's great that you're giving back here.
Yeah, I think that's important for all of us to do. I wish more people in our industry did it.
Well, Dee, I know you've mentioned a lot of stuff already. Is there anything else? Maybe, I don't know if you could possibly squeeze any more projects in, but is there something else we should be looking out for?
Well, I've got a few things in negotiation right now. I would love people to check out my radio show. I have a radio show on at 9 a.m. every Sunday morning over Blog Talk Radio. If you go to my website, I am DeeWallace.com. On the home page, it shows you how to connect, and anybody can call in for free and talk to the channel and ask about any guidance on any subject they want. And just check out my website. There's a lot of really great stuff there that will help you in your life become a more successful, happier person.
Awesome, man. It sounds like at the pace you're going, you might want to check back every day just to see if there's new stuff added on there.
Yes. are always creating. I mean, I have a webinar coming up this Wednesday. So there's always, and everything on my website is incredibly affordable, and there's a lot of free things you can start out with so that you can acquaint yourself with what the work's about.
Wonderful. Again, it's been an honor speaking with you. I'm a huge fan, and I'm looking forward to all the stuff coming up, and success for your daughter as well. And thank you again so much for your time.
Oh, thank you so much. You have a great day.
All right, you too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And again, that was actress Dee Wallace, and you can find out more about everything she's got going on at imdwallace.com. We'll be back after this.